Hi everybody, welcome back to Regina's World. So this video, is this thing get any brighter? That's the brightest it's gonna go. Yes. So this video, I went back and forth about if I even wanted to do this video, and it took me a while to even decide if I even really wanted to do it because I was holding off on doing it because can I set this down? No, it's too far. I'm just gonna have to hold it. So I was holding off on doing it because I wanted to wait it out and see if things would change or things would get better or just something. I was waiting if something was going to transpire, you know, and it turns out no, nothing's going to transpire. You know, it is what it is at this point, and my relationship with this young lady is over. If they see this video, they probably will, and I'm sure they're gonna get upset, but I don't care. I don't care because at this point we're not friends anymore, right? So I wasn't spared any grace. I don't even think I was really considered in everything that just happened. It kind of I felt responsible at the beginning, and I was willing to just take it, and you know, and that's just that. I was just willing to take it, but for one incident, and I'll go into that incident, but everything else, I didn't feel, I should have to just take it after my loyalty and how I was there for that family, and to just be thrown away because of what he because he said so. I feel some kind of way about it, and I never said a thing about it. I've tried to actually be graceful about it and not even address it, but now it's time for me to address it because the realization is we're not friends anymore. And it was told to me the other day, thanks for reaching out, but I respect my husband's decision for us not to speak and for us not to be friends. So it became clear to me it's never going to change. So I'm able to speak now. So let's get into this video. So as you see, um, this the title of my video is I lost another friend. I lost someone who actually was really more to me than a friend. That's probably why I took so long to speak, because there was so many layers to this that I didn't want to prematurely speak. But knowing what I know now, it will never change. So this video shouldn't even matter at this point of what I say. It shouldn't even really matter because we're not friends. So if you're interested in what I'm about to say, like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get into this tea. Let's get into this tea. Okay. So I'm studying here actually. But this is for one of my friends who I reference quite often in my videos, and especially in this last video, everything that had to do with Eddie. My friendship ended there when it came to all of that craziness with Eddie. He decided to, um, he decided to ruin a relationship that really had nothing to do with him, like none at all. And from that point on, that was really much the beginning of the end of our relationship. We tried, me and her had a understanding of we never speak of anything, no matter what it was, because we both knew her husband and how he felt. And I always had it in the back of my mind that if he found out anything, that he's going to push me out because of he did it before. And I would never understand that, number one, because why are you so invested in your wife's friendships that she can't have anybody around her that who actually genuinely cared about her? Because what? You're a fear of what? That she's going to leave you for somebody else. She's going to leave you for a female. She's going to leave you for a male. You wouldn't have that fear. You wouldn't be so damn insecure if you actually treated your wife right. Number one, you was cheating on your wife for the whole time before you went into prison and admitted to how many times you slept around on her. And then you're insecure that somebody's gonna come and take your wife from you, sir, please, okay. So the moment he found out that she wanted to have sex with me and Eddie, he had a vendetta from that moment on. Like, your relationship with her, I don't agree with because it makes me uncomfortable now. The fuck are you talking about? You're the only one who give a fuck about that. And all the shit that Eddie said to you, that's what the fuck you hung up on. That she wanted to have a threesome with us. I'm a sexy motherfucker. Nigga, you should be grateful. Nigga, if I would have gave your ass an opportunity to fucking have a threesome with me and your motherfucking wife, your probably ass would have motherfucking took it. Were you jealous? Were you jealous that it wasn't you, motherfucker? I'm sure nobody was blind, motherfucker. We all saw how you looked at me, sir. Nobody was motherfucking blind, sir. We saw that. Was it jealous? Dude, I remember quite vividly on her motherfucking birthday when we went to the motherfucking, what was the karaoke bar? I never said a motherfucking word because I didn't want to say a shit. But who was standing right there? Her motherfucking friend Crystal. My motherfucking friend Aaliyah was standing right there. What did her motherfucking man do? I walk in that motherfucker with my white outfit on. What the fuck did he do? He's used both his hands and slapped me both on my motherfucking ass. On my motherfucking ass at her motherfucking birthday. And people saw that shit. I ignored it. I didn't say a motherfucking word. I was shocked. But then again, I said, you know what? I'm not even going to say anything. In hindsight, even if I probably did say something, she probably wouldn't have left him anyway. So what was the point of me fucking rocking her world and saying to her motherfucking husband, then just hit me on my motherfucking ass at her motherfucking birthday? I'm on the motherfucking, on her motherfucking stage singing. He don't root for his motherfucking wife. What is he doing? In the back, rooting for me. I always knew her motherfucking husband had a motherfucking crush on me. I always knew that. I didn't say a motherfucking word. But you have the audacity to say, my relationship with your wife makes you uncomfortable. Excuse me? What'd you say? Okay. Okay, sir. So, he comes out of prison. There's so much I could say about this man. Let me premise by saying, I never liked him. Prior to Lolo being born, prior to her baby being born, I didn't care for him because of how he treated her. I knew so much how scandalous he was to her prior to her entire pregnancy through the first year of her baby's birth. He was shitty to her completely. And because I knew he was so shitty to her, me and her other friend made sure or tried to fill in the gaps as much as possible. Tried to help as much as possible. And I know I helped. And that's probably where my anger and resentment come from. Because all the shit that I did from the moment that she became pregnant with his seed to when he went into the hospital, into prison for a fucking year. All the shit that I did, and I was there. And you let a man, and I allow grace, and to me it's just not right for someone to do all of this for you and your kids. Literally, when she was pregnant, do you know how much I bought? And I don't regret it, not one bit, because I wanted to make sure if her bum ass husband wasn't gonna do nothing for the daughter that he created, I was gonna make sure that baby had everything that she needed. As long as I can help, I was gonna make sure she had what she needed. Do you think her husband bought a fucking thing for that child in the belly or even out of the belly? No. That crib that her baby slept in, that came from me. That car seat that's in her car, that came from me. That stroller that she used, that came from me. That came from me. When her husband was fucking in prison, she was calling me to pay bills. Me and her other friend was doing so much for her, putting her. We were her guardian angels when she didn't have anybody else. Them other people that she could call her friends, where were they? She have a friend that literally didn't send a fucking thing. I didn't have it as plenty of times when I didn't even want to do certain things. She told me in my face several times, you don't even have a choice. You gotta go. For her baby when the baby's baby shower in California, her husband at the time was, I don't even think he really cared for me personally. During this time, we was at the baby shower. He was like, "Why are you here?" Like, I'm not here for you, motherfucker. Your wife invited me. I'm like, so it was just, we've had this up and down relationship. One minute he like me, the next minute he don't. One minute he's saying, this is the only friend that I like. Then the next minute, I don't want you friends with her no more. Pick one. Which one you want? Which one you want? Because I'm confused. I'm confused. So when he spoke to Eddie, and they had that little powwow, I knew that was the beginning of the end, and he said, he didn't want us to be friends anymore. I didn't say anything. I was actually really sad. Because I didn't just look at her as my friend. I looked at her like as my family. Like, her daughters was my family. Those were my nieces. And I would do anything for those girls. Her daughter was my son's best friend. And because your husband is feeling some kind of way, we can't be friends anymore? Out of all the shit that I just went through with Eddie, I can't be friends with you because of what? You wanted to have a threesome? We made out in your living room? I'm pretty. What more do you want? You can't tell me that you wasn't attracted to me because I know you was. What are you saying? So what? The only person who cares about that is you. And Eddie. It was literally like we were dating the same fucking person. She just dating the white version. And I was dating the black version. Who cares? It was too much. It was too fucking much. I didn't get a thank you. I didn't get nothing. I found that she had got her income tax or something that she was waiting for. This was last year. Something she was waiting for a month. She had finally got that lump sum of money out of all the shit that I done for her. Do you think one time that she got on the phone and says, Regina, here's even $1,000 for all the shit that you did for me when you was putting food in my house when I didn't have none? When you was buying shit for my girls when I didn't have shit to give them? When you was taking them to your house just to keep them for me so I can go to work? When you was buying shit when you didn't have to because I couldn't afford to do it myself. And my bum ass husband wasn't even trying to help me, and we were living in the same house. He was sending his money to whoever the fuck he was giving it to. But he wasn't giving it to this household. But I was calling you to help put fridge in my refrigerator when I have a grown ass man in my house. And he's supposed to be the one taking care of my family. And you are. You are more of a man than my own husband. And I'm catering to this nigga? Why? Why? Because I got a baby by him? I remember the time we was in my car and I told her about what happened with me and Eddie. She gonna say she wish she was strong enough to stand up against him. She's not strong enough to leave him. Our other friend was strong enough to leave her man, and I'm strong enough to do what I did to Eddie. She's not strong enough. A nigga that fucked your teeth up, that knocked your teeth out, that put holes in your wall, that's cheating on you every time you turn around. He's sticking his dick in somebody else. That's who you rocking with, huh? That's who you walking with. And all I get is a text message to say, I'm sorry. I don't get no money to replace anything. And then when he decided, oh, y'all can be friends again. That's when I was like, cool, we can be friends again. And I was literally finna take her out so we can go to the bar, go hang out. This nigga started some more shit with me right after that. Because I was communicating with somebody that he don't like. Who the fuck are you? Now you're crossing the line. Now you're crossing the fucking line to tell me I can't be cool with somebody because you don't like them. Man, that person's relationship has nothing to do with you. You don't even know what we were even talking about. And the same person that he was mad at don't even live in Las Vegas no more. She moved her happy ass back to California. She was living her life in California. Man, that girl don't even speak. We were talking, at that time, we were literally talking about food stamps. Can I use your food stamp card? Because I know you have them. I will pay you to use your food stamp card. And I was going to go get her food stamp card. And because I put it on social media, but like, can you call me or hit me up or something? And he was like, you talk to so-and-so. If you talking to the op, you sure ain't finna be friends with my wife. Who the fuck are you to tell me who I can or cannot talk to? I'm not the one laying down with you, sir. You don't control me. Now you stepping out of your bounds. I gave you, your time to, I feel bad because of what Eddie said about you and your wife while you was all locked up. I feel bad about that. Cause I ain't never had a bitch ass nigga to do no shit like that. I said, but now you decided to reach out to me and tell me that I can't be friends with her because I'm friends with the op. Boy, if you don't go sit your white ass down, nigga, you ain't even black. You trying to be black. You want to be black so bad. But newsflash, motherfucker, you're white. Newsflash. You a wigger. You're not a nigga. You a wigger. You a white nigga. A white man who want to be one of us so bad. But trust me, nigga, you're not one. This, sir, nigga got me so messed up. So I had no issues, actually. But I had an issue. I just never voiced it. Because I was like, how can somebody be okay with this? She got to, at some point, stand up and stand her ground. But as time went on, I realized she's never going to stand her ground. And I don't think I really was her friend. This when I came to the conclusion, I don't think I was really her friend. I don't think so. Because if you're that weak to let somebody push out one of your friends who you depended on the most, you wasn't my friend. Not one time. You was never my friend. You couldn't have been. I don't believe it now. Maybe an opportunist. Regina have money. Let's see what we can get out of Regina. Maybe an opportunist. But I don't think a friend was the name. Because the shit that I did, I was a real friend. Me and T was a real friend. Those are real friends. T was a damn near saint. And I used to tell T that all the time. She was a saint. She did stuff that I would never do. But those other people who she called was friends, she wasn't calling them people to help her. Those people wasn't helping her. One of her friends she didn't even see. She didn't give her grief at all. One of them didn't even come to the baby shop. One of them didn't come to nothing. She didn't give her grief at all. But she cool with, that's her close friend though. She don't do shit for her, but that's her close friend though. Why? And she kissed her. Do her husband know that shit? She kissed her. They made out. She's still allowed to talk to her. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. Do you know that? That makes no sense to me. Trust me out. She literally on her shirt, her face is on her birthday. That's all the time. Maybe I'll give her two times out of the year. I give her 2 times out of the year. She ain't over there saying, let me get your kids, let me keep your kids. I don't see that. I haven't seen that one time. She wasn't over there. I was there throughout the damn, almost every damn day when that nigga was in prison. I didn't run into her other friends, not one time. Maybe Crystal, maybe a couple. But any other ones, I didn't see them at all. But they were her close friends? Confusing to me. I was doing friend dates. I was taking her kids on the regular. There was one friend though. She was taking the kids. She was taking the kids all the time actually. Because her daughter was close to her kids or whatever. She always had her daughter. So I gave her other friend that. But outside of that, I didn't see it. So I'm sick of people saying you was a real friend, but I couldn't have been. Because if I had somebody as a real friend, I'm not finna get rid of my real friend to satisfy my husband. He gonna have to shut the fuck up and get out of women's issues. Pipe the fuck down. That's how I feel. Cause when I motherfucking divorce your ass, those real friends is still gonna be there at the end. When he beat my ass, those real friends is the ones that I'm calling on the phone crying to. When he's knocking my motherfucking teeth out, those real friends is the one right there consoling me. When he's cheating on me from sun up to sundown, those real friends is the ones out there lifting her up, telling her to keep going on. That's real friends fucking do. So to be thrown away like motherfucking garbage after all the shit that I done, I feel the ways. Not even getting a motherfucking apology. I appreciate anything that you've done. Not getting shit, but I respect my husband's wishes. I can't talk to you. Bitch, fuck you. And your motherfucking husband. I hope he stomp your ass in the motherfucking ground. Sorry, I didn't mean that. No, I didn't mean that. I will say, I feel some kind of way. My anger's not with her. My anger's with him. He controls her. I've never seen it. I've just never seen it. That somebody was to be this control, that they don't have a mind of their own. And they can't stand up for themselves. I just never seen it. I've never seen a woman so weak in my life. I just never seen it. Who raised you? You're a black woman. Act like you're a black woman. You're dating a white man. And that really doesn't even matter. You're dating a weak ass man, in my opinion. But I'm saddened to see the relationship end. I'm saddened to see the relationship is over. But I'm beginning to see that there's no coming back. And I have to be okay with that it's no coming back. And I'm trying to learn to be okay. And I'm still not quite there yet. Because I didn't have a choice. I was pushed out. I was literally pushed out of my friend's life. I was blocked on all social medias and all that shit. He goes to her phone to check who the fuck she's talking to. You think you're talking to her, but you're talking to his little bum lame ass. What the fuck you in her phone for? Like she can't have no motherfucking privacy. What the fuck you going through her phone for? At night, let me go through all the messages and shit. What the fuck? She can't have no motherfucking privacy. Nigga, please. I have a whole nother fucking phone somewhere else. This is my burner phone, bitch. You contact me on this one. Nigga, he don't need to know every motherfucking thing. Shit. I'll meet you at so-and-so. Bitch, you want to go to brunch? Let's go to motherfucking brunch. Just don't post this shit on social media. That'll be me. This nigga don't want you around. Fine. But you're not finna be out of my motherfucking life. Fuck that. Fuck that nigga. He don't gotta know shit. Shit. Fuck him. Fuck him. Bitch, meet me at Crystal House tonight. Be over there. Bitch, you want to see the kids? Let's go to the park. Bring Trey so him and Harmony can hang out together. That would be me. That nigga wouldn't do shit. He wouldn't know a motherfucking thing. You're telling me he controls that much of you? That you don't even have a mind of your fucking own? That blows my motherfucking mind. That blows my mind. So I'm still trying to process everything, and I'm trying to be okay with everything in a sense. And, you know, it is what it is. All right, it's 5 o'clock, so I need to get through this chapter. But there's so much more that I can say. But I'm going to stop it right here. I don't even know if I got any resolution to what the fuck I was trying to say. But I'm just saying this relationship is over. And it's hard making friends. But, you know, sometimes you just, I guess it's the year, as Pretty V say, it is a year of letting people go. You know, letting whatchamacallit go. She's not somebody who's supposed to go with me to 2023. Maybe I'm supposed to be elevating. I'm elevating without her in my life. So I wish her nothing but the best. And hopefully I meet another person who I care as much for. I'm not going to be as diligent and probably not in anybody's business like I was in her business. Because she was, before she was everything. She was my hairdresser. She was my braider, you know. Called her every day, talked to her about every fucking thing. You know, she was my bestie. You know, she was closest to me than I was. You know, Aaliyah was my other bestie, you know, but Brandy was my other bestie to me because we were appropriate in age and we had a lot more in common. We were married and got kids, and Aaliyah don't have any of that. So I couldn't communicate that kind of stuff with Aaliyah because Aaliyah don't understand it, and she was still young. Aaliyah's, I think, now 26, 27. You know, so she was, you know, she was more than just a friend. She was like my sister, you know. So it's sad. It's sad to end such a strong friendship to me. To me, I don't know about to her, but definitely to me. And it still hurts. It still stings when people ask me about it to this day. It still it still it still stings. And I have a friend right now. She like, that is some spineless ass shit. You know, she's a weak motherfucker for even going through that shit, for even allowing that shit. You know, and sadly, I have to agree. That's some weak ass shit. Because ain't no motherfucker finna tell me to do a goddamn thing with my motherfucking friends. If you don't want to be my friend, then that's fine. You make that own motherfucking decision. Ain't no motherfucking man finna tell me to do a goddamn thing. It's not gonna happen. Cause just like you came into my life, motherfucker, you can get above, get the fuck out of it. But my motherfucking friends are still gonna be there when your ass is gone. Whether they like your ass or my decisions or not, they still gonna motherfucking be there. That's how I stay. That's how I rock. And I'm a motherfucking Capricorn. So I don't let too many motherfuckers close in my personal space and shit. But when you are in my personal space and you got that close to me like she did, like she got close to me. Don't know too many people get that close to me where I consider my motherfucking family. She got close to me. You know what I'm saying? And when you get that motherfucking close, that shit hurt like a motherfucker. And to be literally just tossed aside like, bitch, you can't, we ain't friends no more. We ain't friends no more. Because what? Because you got a kiss? Because you wanted to fuck? Because I was friends with somebody that your husband don't like? Nigga, white boy, pipe down. Pipe the fuck down. Anyway, I can ramble on for forever, baby. So I'm just gonna end it here. It is gonna be New Year's. I'm finna go kick it. I'm finna go have a good old time. Okay. So I hope you guys have a great New Year's. It's December 30th. Uh, New Year's Eve is right around the corner, and I'm ready to party. Do y'all see my New Year's hair? Looking cute, right? So I'm finna finish this studying for the night before I head over to Mr. Murphy's tonight. Happy New Year's, happy 2023, and another one bites the dust. So hopefully 2023 bring in some new friends, some new genuine friends, some new real friends, because I need a new bunch of friends. You know, I need a new bunch. So bring on the new people into my life. That's what I'm gonna be praying all 2023. New group of females, trustworthy and loyal females like myself. Okay, so I'm out. See you guys in the next one.